Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Wild, Creative, and Confident, a video interview series where you can learn from the most inspiring industry leaders on how you can use your passion and creativity to design the life and business of your dreams. I am your host, Sarah Marie Thompson from wildandcreative.com, and today we have a special guest, Cora Spoladore. Now, she is a personal brand design expert that specializes in personal brand identities, online launches, and program styling for service-based business owners. So, as I know Cora, she is amazing with imagery. She is amazing with logo. She's amazing with really finding that vibe that you have inside of you and for your business and creating it into a whole package, essentially, right, Cora?
That's true, yeah.
So tell us, how long have you been a very creative individual? Because you've got a lot of business mindset to you, but you are a very creative and colorful person.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, actually, I'm creative since I'm a child. We start as children to try out and to sit alone, and I was a child who likes to be very alone. I'm not a clique kind of type. I stayed very much alone, so I spent a lot of time by myself and started to paint and to create and self-talk such while I'm designing. And so it was a very early age, but growing up in the culture where we need to deliver and being very on the point and show up very professional, very good, and so I forgot to paint at one point, and it started again. I think it's 10 years ago when I realized that in my business I worked as a freelancer and a designer for corporate world and for agencies. When I started to realize that I need to expand myself a little bit more because I was so tightened into a box, like how to function,
Right.
how to be creative, especially when you are in an agent, when you work in agencies, advertising stuff. So I stopped and I started to paint again, and this was the point where I also find more of my own alignment again. And at first I was very shy and didn't show up really and didn't show anybody what I was painting, but it grew very, very quickly and I enjoyed it, and I discovered how to be creative and in the flow. And I even sold some of my paintings later, and it was a new rebirth, so to speak.
So you basically work from all over the world. Like every time I talk to you, you're in a different continent, which is amazing, which is a lot of people's dream job, what you're doing. Right now you're speaking with us in Berlin, right?
Yeah.
Have you always known deep down that you would live a life like you're living right now? I mean, you have an awesome, amazing creative career. You're traveling the world for work and pleasure, right? So
Yeah, no, actually, yes. I was dreaming of it. And when I discovered, or when I read the first time of the magic of manifestation your own life, I was thinking of, okay, I was very aware of, okay, what I really want in my life. And I imagined and I wrote a little tiny book I carry with me, what I really want. And there was a part, and I remember it very vividly now, where I was telling the universe that I want to live in hotels, in gorgeous hotels everywhere on the world. I want to discover this service and want to travel a lot. And I don't know how, but I just want it. It's really exciting, and it's like freedom all around me, and I can do whatever I want to do.
So you had no idea of how you were going to do that. You just said,
no, I was
I want to live in amazing hotels.
Yeah, because I'm actually coming from my family had a hotel. As my grandparents had a hotel, and I love to be in service, and I grew up to be in service for others and make other people happy. And also it was like, okay, I enjoy it to be in hotels. And so it came that I was delivering that I was pushing out this wish to the universe, so to speak. And it came to me when I met my current husband. he was already in this lifestyle, and he invited me into his world, like traveling all over the world and being working from everywhere and connecting to a lot of people between America and Europe. And so it came to me like very effortless.
It was just meant to be.
Yes.
But you put it out there to the universe, right? Like you definitely did declare in some
Yeah.
way or another over the years that what you wanted your life to look like. And you didn't necessarily need to know exactly how it was going to happen, because you didn't, and it just kind of fell into place.
Yeah.
How do you feel you've taken the passion that you have for your business now to a level that's different than most people in your in your niche? Because online, I mean, there are a lot of branding experts online, right? So what makes you different?
So it is because of my 15 years experience in the branding and online world. I discovered that, especially when I started to create my own self-employed business, being an entrepreneur by myself, I was sure that it's the best way to integrate multi-purpose skills into my business. So I learned more of what I already knew about branding, and not only for corporates, for big companies, but also for personal branding. Like women like you and me, we want to be successful in our business. And what helped me is my design background, to integrate both parts, the knowledge, the development, and the coaching of what does personal branding mean to my own business, for my own personality, for my authenticity, sorry, and for the alignment and happiness for myself. And everything flows into the design. And so my specialty is to develop this for women and give them a brand kit at hand that they can use and show up immediately with their new brand styling online. And this is what makes my service different.
So you don't just help them with a logo and with a color combination and with, you know, a few images. You really give them the full meal deal. Like you're giving them, you know, templates to use for whatever it is, their PDFs. You're giving them a logo. You're redesigning their whole approach to how they're showing up online.
That's
And
true.
everything is congruent, and everything is, you know, works together well. So they are a very strong, strong brand, right?
Yes, and we all know that we are launching a program, a new project, a new package, and it's easy for us suddenly when we have these brand kits to and the brand style guide at hand, that we can suddenly and effortless create the new stuff. And we want to create, and that's why we are doing it. And my job is to help you to find or create your foundation, know who you are, be the leader in your field, show up on purpose and align with your own truth, and then have all the guidelines in your hand that you can work, let's say, for the next 2 years, very strong forward. And we know you are changing on your way because you're growing and your business is growing with you, and your logo and your styling is growing also with you, and you learn how to use it effortless for your whole online appearance and your whole programs. And actually, I have also a very strong technical background, so I'm very keen to show you how to use the templates and the stuff for yourself. So this is an additional effort I like to give you at hand when we work together, that you know, okay, or even your team member, there is a brand style guide, but also here's the technical solution, how I can use the templates for myself, that I just can call Cora, can you double check please, am I on brand, and can you give me a design assurance, and then we can go on and you're all set.
I think that's something that, you know, being so, with the package that you give over to women, it's so full of everything that they need, that it really gives them that confidence to move forward. Because so many women in business have, you know, an idea of their logo, and they're kind of, you know, on track with their vibe, right? But they still don't have that 100% confidence, because, you know, they don't have the whole package to provide to people, right? So you're really giving people everything that they could ever need for their brand, which is amazing.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Can you tell me what is your biggest achievement over the past few years when it comes to really being able to hone in on your personal power? And you obviously are now living a life of ease and flow, right? You know, it seems quite fun and quite amazing, quite effortless. What has been your biggest achievement in getting there?
You know, when we feel the calling of expressing ourselves now, that it's our time finally to really show up and don't hide again, or don't hide anymore behind the fake picture on Facebook or the fake name, and really say, okay, I have something to share with others, and I even can help them for their own journey, for their own success, for their own expression.
Right.
This is actually one of the biggest steps. I realized at one point that it's not meant to be for me to hide behind. And that's why I'm also so passionate to help other women to really be a leader in the field, or being an authority there, because it resonates with me so much, and it's touching my heart so deeply that we women are ready to change the working environment online. We are helping each other like crazy, really. There's so much compassion around us, and the spiritual journey at the same time for us to really support each other. There's no competition. There's just compassion and happiness. Collaboration and happiness, that we can help each other. And this is the biggest breakthrough, because it's a ripple effect. In the moment I realized that that's my true nature, I don't need to be afraid to be judged by other women anymore because they perhaps don't like me or something. It's suddenly it all fell into place. I attracted the right women.
Because you're doing it all for the right reasons. It's not for anything else. And I think that when we're on that mission for ourselves, we're on that mission of authenticity. But I mean, we're also there collaborating with other people, and we're not holding any kind of judgment or anything like that. I mean, I think that's when we can really get into the ease and flow of life, right? Where it seems that you're definitely at that place, because you're definitely into collaborations, and you're so helpful for so many people.
And you know what? The first moment, my coach told me, Cora, you need to hustle. You need to sell your stuff. And I said, you know what? Actually, I want to start from the point of my heart. I don't want to hustle and bustle and sell. I want to connect first.
Right.
And that was the right thing, because suddenly I came from my heart and I helped others first to be successful. And suddenly it came to me so effortless, because they love me, just because I helped them. It was so easy. I don't need to sell anymore so much.
So, okay. So speaking about collaboration, how have you taken the route of being much more competitive opposed to, how have you taken the route of being much more creative opposed to competitive over the years, right? Because when you were starting out, did you ever feel any kind of competition or anything like that? Ever have that kind of hesitation? I know we spoke a little bit more about that, but how did you overcome that, if that ever showed up for you?
Because I came from my 14 years work experience as a freelancer in the corporate world. There was no competition, because the corporation just wants someone who's doing the job best possible, and it doesn't need to be cheap, so I it was effortless for me as well to grow into the position that I can earn money by my work, what I'm doing, what I'm expert in, what is my expertise. So I had already a very strong root there, what I can do, for what I'm standing for, and what is my price.
Right.
So this standing was protecting me of feeling any competition when I started to dive more into social media collaboration work.
You didn't know any better.
Yeah, I was like, I know who I am, and I can go in the corporate work at any time as I want. It's just a game, and I want to help, and I want to connect. And because of this heart-centered approach, it never appeared to me, this competition.
What would you say to women that are, in the Facebook groups, or women that are out there online and they're checking out everybody else's website and they're thinking to themselves, like, I'm just not there yet, but maybe I can't afford, a brand specialist yet. What would you say to them just as helpful motivation?
Get comfortable to be uncomfortable.
There you go. Because, it's not always going to be perfect.
Yeah, I'm working with women, female coaches who are already in business and who are already comfortable and know their game and who want to level up. So what I also do is, for these women, I'm supporting their groups and their programs as an expert, and often they are coaching women who are not there yet. Mm-hmm. And as an expert, I jump into their groups and I'm there and support the ladies there. And they're asking me these kind of questions about branding, personal branding, and brand message, and how to align and how to show up authentically. And actually, it is such a joy to see these women thriving. But when I was there, it was like I struggled with, I don't know how, or I feel so uncomfortable, I'm stuck. And I struggled more with the feeling of being stuck and I don't know how, rather than to solve this.
Just
and what helped me was just, all right, sit here and be comfortable and look what you are doing here. Find a solution, ask for help, show up what is behind the struggle. And often it is that you feel small and you can't do it alone, and you don't need to do it alone. And so the path is collaborate, ask, and embrace who you are.
I think so many people out there in business are definitely willing to, maybe not coach you for free, but give you advice for free, help you into that next stepping stone for free. You just have to ask, right? So, I think that's what you're really trying to share with other people, is just that, if you don't ask, you're not going to get any kind of assistance or help, right? Or even guidance. But there are a lot of people out there that are definitely willing to, help you along the way. So definitely to reach out. What would you suggest to the entrepreneurs or female entrepreneurs that are watching today regarding a very specific method or something like that you've really used over the years to help you yourself find your soul's true calling? What could you share with them as a method to help them find their soul's true calling?
Yeah. I can share what happens to me. Okay. I was a very go-getter, like do the work, push yourself, be better. It's never enough. You are so stupid. Do what you need to do. Don't rest. Don't be lazy. All the things, the self-talk stuff. And I felt so exhausted, and I felt so unloved that I stopped. I just stopped one day. And now I'm so touched. I forgot what you were asking.
I just about as a very specific method, like how you found your soul true.
I got it. So what helped me was really find out what I was doing to myself, and I started to connect to my heart, just not because of any reason, but because I felt safer there, like really connect to my heart energy. And regularly before I went to bed, like when I was sleeping in between all the sleepy, but in between, it was the perfect timing to just connect to my heart and really say to myself, I love you.
It's okay.
It's okay. You are doing your very best, and you are so gorgeous. And finding words and affirmation, which helped me to level up my self-talk.
That's great.
And what happened is I fell in love with other women in the moment I see them, because they are a reflection of myself, and they feel it. And they feel it when I'm posting something, and they immediately say, Cora, I want to do something with you. I want to see you again, or something like this. This is my advice. Fall in love with yourself first.
Well, that's why I chose this sparkly background, especially for you. If you see Cora online, there's photographs of her blowing sparkles everywhere and just like sharing the love everywhere. So that's why I picked this for you today. um, can you share with us? You actually have a free gift for everybody that's watching. Can you just share what that free gift is about?
Yeah, we all know. We all know that it's helpful for us when we have someone we can talk to, especially when it comes to additional to all the coaching work, to the authentic alignment with your own truth or with your own expression. And that's why I enjoy by myself so much. I have actually a brand exploration call, which has a value of 397, and I want to offer this for 5 gorgeous women for free, that we spend an hour together and really dive into your brand message, into your authentic leadership, into your expression, how you want to connect emotionally with your clients, what is your message behind your doing, and what makes you so unique. And perhaps
that's an amazing gift. That's an amazing gift. So is that for the first 5 ladies that contact you?
Yes, I would say there's a questionnaire, and just dive into the questionnaire and connect with me, and we will find out how we can
Perfect.
go from there.
That's perfect. That's an amazing gift for people. You know, if you are struggling a little bit with your own brand identity, my gosh, I mean, I know I've been there before, and I'm sure you've been there before too, Cora, when you were first starting out. It does kind of feel like a dark road sometimes to go down alone, because you as yourself are so judgmental about the type of logo that you have, or you think too much into it, right? So it's really great to have a sounding board, or a council for your brand identity and that kind of thing. Okay, have you got any other projects or anything on the go that we should know about that you want to share with everybody?
One of my biggest projects is right now to connect to women, to help them to brand their business, their personal branding. And that's why I've created a special package, and the name is Emerge from the Crowd, Personal Brand Identity and Brand Styling. Nice. And it's an all-inclusive package, which is one-on-one, and I only work with 5 women at the same time. 5 is my magic number lately. Okay. And I'm not doing any group programs. I'm one of those who still value the one-on-one deep connection. And this is my program for you, and this is what I'm doing right now, and I'm focusing on that. And if you'd like to know more, there is a page which I can share with you.
And we'll have all of your details. All of Cora's details will be next to her bio with all of the links and everything like that. So definitely check her out there, and definitely take her up on her offer. That's an amazing, amazing offer. Take my word for it. And I'd like to ask you one more question before we go. What makes you wild, creative, and confident?
That's so gorgeous. I mean, being wild is, as women, it's often called when we are expressing ourselves freely, like, being the gorgeous, great woman who we are, really beautiful without any doubt, and
loving life.
Owning this, being a woman is wild enough, because there are so many women out there who are on their way to really show and glow and being great there. So creative is because I am a magician on a digital canvas, so to speak. I'm a Photoshop guru. When you're asking me everything about the design work, I can design and create like crazy there. This is where I'm in my flow. And
you're a very confident person now. You've come through the clouds, right?
Yes.
Like a plane.
Yeah, I just hit the ground in Berlin 2 days ago, came from Los Angeles, and now I'm here through the clouds in Berlin. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you sharing with all of us your story and just how really passion driven and heart centered you are. Because so many people, women in business, like you said, are just all about making that next goal or getting to the next point in their career and all of that. And you are doing that, but you come from a real place of service and heart centeredness, and that real creative passion is under there as well. So that makes a huge difference, and it adds so much to your business and what you can offer. So thank you so much. And yeah, everybody definitely check out Cora's information, and we will see you again next time. Bye.
Thank you so much.